Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to you today about something that holds every single one of us back. It's that version of yourself that you've been dragging around for far too long. The weak version. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that doubts. The one that complains. The one that makes excuses instead of making moves. It's time to kill that version of yourself. It's time to step into the greatness that's waiting for you. Fear is the number one weapon your weak self uses against you. It sneaks in quietly, planting seeds of doubt that grow into paralyzing obstacles. Fear whispers in your ear, telling you that you'll fail, that you're not enough, that you should settle for less, because going after what you truly want is just too risky. And too often, we listen. We give fear the driver's seat in our lives and let it dictate our choices. But here's the truth. Fear is nothing but a liar, a mirage. It feels real, but it's only as powerful as the energy you give it. Think about all the times fear has stopped you. The job you didn't apply for because you thought you weren't qualified. The opportunity you passed up because you were afraid of rejection. The dream you didn't chase because you couldn't see how it would work out. Fear thrives on your hesitation. It grows stronger every time you let it win. And before you know it, it becomes a habit. You start to believe the lies it tells you. And you settle into a life that's smaller than the one you're capable of living. But let me tell you something. On the other side of fear is freedom. Every single time you face fear head on and push through, you weaken its grip on you. When you take that first step, even if you're scared, you prove to yourself that fear doesn't own you. Fear can't stop you unless you let it. So feel the fear, acknowledge it, and move anyway. You don't need all the answers. You don't need guarantees. You just need faith in yourself and the courage to take the leap. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, yet so many of us cling to it as if it's a lifeline. We stay in jobs that don't fulfill us, relationships that don't nurture us, and routines that keep us stagnant because they're familiar. Comfort feels safe, but it's a trap. It lulls you into believing that staying where you are is better than risking failure or rejection. But here's the hard truth. Nothing worthwhile ever comes without effort, and effort often requires discomfort. You can't expect to grow if you're not willing to stretch beyond what you know. Discomfort is the price of transformation. Think about a seed. It has to break apart in the dark, uncomfortable soil before it can sprout and reach for the light. That same process applies to you. The challenges you face, the failures you endure, and the obstacles you overcome are all part of the growth, but your weak self will resist. It'll tell you that it's okay to stay where you are, that pushing yourself isn't worth the effort. Don't believe it. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you rob yourself of the chance to discover what you're truly capable of. Stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean making reckless decisions. It means taking calculated risks, saying yes to opportunities that scare you, and embracing the uncertainty that comes with chasing your dreams. It means understanding that the discomfort you feel is temporary, but the growth you gain is permanent. The more you push yourself to face new challenges, the more resilient, capable, and confident you become. It's not easy, but it's necessary. You can't become the person you're meant to be by staying in the same place. Growth demands movement, and movement begins the moment you step outside your comfort zone. Toxic influences are some of the most subtle yet powerful forces that hold you back from becoming your best self. These influences come in many forms: negative people who drain your energy, environments that stifle your creativity, and habits that keep you stuck in the same cycle. They don't announce themselves loudly. They creep in quietly, disguised as comfort, familiarity, or even loyalty. But make no mistake, these toxic influences are shackles, holding you down when you should be soaring. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? Do they believe in your dreams, encourage your growth, and celebrate your victories? Or do they sow doubt, discourage your ambitions, and focus on limitations? Toxic people thrive on negativity, and the longer you allow them into your life, the more their energy becomes your own. The same goes for environments. A toxic workplace, for example, can rob you of confidence and motivation, making it nearly impossible to perform at your best. And then there are your habits, the things you do every day that either build you up or break you down. Maybe it's procrastination, overindulgence, or constantly comparing yourself to others. These behaviors might feel harmless in the moment, but over time, they create a pattern that traps you in mediocrity. To grow, you must protect your energy fiercely. This means having the courage to set boundaries, even if it's uncomfortable. It means letting go of people, places, and habits that no longer serve your purpose. It's not selfish, it's necessary. When you remove toxic influences, you make space for positivity, growth, and success. The process isn't easy, but the freedom and clarity you gain are worth every difficult decision. Discipline is the foundation of every great achievement, yet it's often the hardest thing to master. Your weak self fights against it, craving instant gratification and avoiding anything that feels too difficult or inconvenient. It tells you to hit snooze instead of getting up early, to skip the workout, to procrastinate on the work you know needs to be done. Discipline doesn't come naturally to most of us, but it's the bridge between who you are now and the person you want to become. Without it, your dreams remain just that, dreams. Discipline isn't about motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you going even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up for yourself day after day, no matter how tired, busy, or uninspired you might be. It's about making decisions that align with your goals, even when the easier option is staring you in the face. Discipline requires consistency, and consistency builds momentum. That momentum is what transforms small efforts into massive results. There's no shortcut to discipline. It's built through deliberate choices, one moment at a time. You don't wake up one day with perfect self-control, but you can wake up and make one disciplined choice today, then another tomorrow. Over time, those choices compound. They turn into habits, and habits shape your character. The truth is, discipline isn't restrictive, it's liberating. It frees you from the chaos of indecision and the regret of missed opportunities. It puts you in control of your time, your energy, and your life. When you commit to discipline, you're telling yourself that your goals, your dreams, and your future are worth the effort. And when you act on that belief, There's nothing you can't achieve. Belief in your own power is the foundation of everything you will ever achieve. Without it, nothing else matters. You can have the skills, the talent, and even the resources, but if you don't believe in yourself, you'll never take the first step. The weak version of you thrives on doubt. It constantly questions your abilities, magnifies your flaws, and tells you that you're not ready or not good enough. And if you listen to that voice, you'll stay stuck in the same place, watching life pass you by while others move forward. Belief in yourself isn't arrogance. It's a quiet confidence that comes from recognizing your worth and your potential. It's understanding that you have something unique to offer the world, even if no one else sees it yet. Belief starts small. It's taking that first leap of faith, even when you're not sure how things will work out. It's trusting that you have what it takes to figure it out, to learn, to grow, and to adapt along the way. But belief isn't just about thinking positively, it's about aligning your actions with that belief. If you believe you're capable of greatness, then your actions must reflect that. Show up like someone who believes in their dreams. Work like someone who knows they're destined for more. Speak like someone who knows their voice matters. Over time, the more you act on that belief, the stronger it becomes. The truth is, no one is going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. People can sense it. They'll respond to the confidence you carry, the way you present yourself, and the way you back up your words with action. Belief is contagious, and when you truly embrace your own power, you give others permission to believe in you too. Success isn't given, it's earned. And the process of earning it is where most people stumble. Too many fall into the trap of waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or someone else to hand them their dreams. But success doesn't work that way. It's not something you stumble upon or get lucky with. It's something you fight for every single day. Even when the odds are stacked against you, your weak self-will tell you to take the easy route. It will convince you that shortcuts and excuses are acceptable. But here's the reality. The easy route leads nowhere. Real success demands effort, sacrifice, and persistence. It requires you to show up on the days you don't feel like it, to put in the work even when no one is watching, and to keep going when everything in you wants to quit. Success isn't glamorous in the making. It's messy, exhausting, and often thankless. But every bit of effort you put in brings you closer to the life you're working for. The journey to success is full of setbacks. You'll encounter failure, rejection, and obstacles you didn't see coming. But those moments aren't there to break you, they're there to build you. Each setback is a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. The question isn't whether you'll face challenges. It's whether you'll let them stop you or use them as fuel to keep pushing forward. Success is the way to succeed, period. So embrace the challenges and build you up for success in the future. Success is a choice you make every day. It's in the small, consistent actions that compound over time. It's in deciding to rise above distractions, excuses, and doubts. No one is going to give you the life you want. You have to take it. And that starts with earning it, one step at a time.